Alright, oh. Welcome, welcome on back. I just realized where we're at. Happy Monday, it's Happy President's Day. It is time to get to some... I was actually about to do a Minecraft musing. It's like I had a lot to say, a lot on my mind, but I think what we'll either do... yeah, I don't really want to do this part yet. Let's just run through and just dunk on things for a while. We're just going to run through every single place. And just dunk on everything now that we're such a high level. And we're going to do a bit of musing. So we'll talk about the goings-ons of things. And for those that are interested in more like the musing type stuff, I have the Joker's Tower playlist. And then I do, well, pretty much a lot of my Minecraft videos are like, I haven't killed any of them. I know I can for effigies, but now I'm finding them left and right, so I'm glad I didn't. And my soul is clean. Thinking back to the True Crime LA and the True Crime New York games, I played both of those, and of course, you know, I was curious, so I became a bad cop really quick, planting evidence on people, killing people, like basically pulling a GTA. And then I found out really quickly that, well, I don't really like being the bad cop, and so I was a good cop for a lot of it. And I was a really good cop. And it felt good. So either way, just seeing the different lenses and perspectives, like also these things killed me really bad when I first played this game. I didn't realize you could just run by them, and I think that's the intent, is because like they're super overpowered for somebody who has no armor, no weapons. In fact, let's go back there and do that. I think it's through here. Yes. This is the starting altar where you fall down. Actually, wait, aren't there... For some reason I thought there might be some of those, like, some enemies down here, the Falconeer ones. But anyways, this is where you fall when you fall into that lake. You basically like, enter the underworld, the overworld, the death, hell, purgatory, however you want to think about it. I kind of think of these games as purgatory, because it's like you're just like in this land, like fighting these things. It seems very surreal, very dolly, like a dolly. Also, I hung a clock in my house. I love it. It's hanging by a chain from one of the ceiling hooks, and it's a Roman numeral clock too. Oh, it drives my kids crazy because like they're, you know, they understand like the round clock thing now, even though mostly everything's digital that they interact with, but like the Roman numerals throw them off, and they just don't. They're just like very against learning. They're like, whatever, Dad. We'll just look at the oven clock or whatever, the microwave. Or, there's like 50 other clocks in the house. Plus they got their devices. Like they're smart. They're using technology to solve problems that I would rather them solve the hard-working way. But you know what? That's me, and I'll teach them Roman numerals when they're ready. I'm not going to force it on them. And I've found that a lot of things are better if it's more of a pull versus a push. Like, you have to make things available, but not force them. In fact, I'm learning this with, I might actually be helping teach, how do I say this? I'm not really tutoring. There you go, tutoring. Actually, I did do some of that in college, so that tracks, but I might be tutoring someone in computer science. I'm pretty excited to do so, because, like, I mean, I made the guide, I went back, I looked at it, I still want to fix it, because, I mean, it's like, also, I'm looking for items, so as we're just, like, walking around musing, I'm going to be, like, you know, checking to see that I didn't, like, forget something. Yeah. Also, my sword is taking, like, no durability damage. What is the purpose here? Oh, hey, look at that, like, how surreal that is. There's the sex change boat. Like in protest. Overkill. So, and I'm actually in an argument with one of my family members over the current goings-on, so that's why I wanted to kind of do a musing episode of whatever I did. But I also want to play some Dark Souls, so I think this is what we're going to do. So, but anyways, just President Trump, and he is the president, he won. And that was something I learned when I went to basic training for the Marines and washed out. No glory, no honor to me. I do want to make that clear. Because every time I say that, like, I'm worried about people misunderstand that. But anyways, when we got there, we looked at a picture of George Bush Jr. That's when I was supposed to be. And And he said, "This is your president." The drill instructor did. He pointed to the picture. He's like, "This is your president. This is your boss." And then, or no, "This is your president." And then he waited. It was like he was scripted. Like he had done this so many times before. He waited for like half of the room to go, "Oh," and the other half to go like laugh and be like, "Yeah," and like get all excited. And like, because it is, it's the duality of pigeonholing political parties into Democrats and Republicans. Also, let's leave a silky smooth stone. We got a bunch of these. 28 smooth stone. Let's do this. Oh, actually, leave one. There we go.
Yeah, yeah. So nice, so smooth. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Silky smooth.
Oh, I love this game. It's so random. Fire Drake Stone, nice.
Give it smooth.
Give us silky. Yeah. So, anyways,
Yeah, yeah. So nice, so smooth. Yeah, yeah. Silky smooth.
being a good person means, oh geez, Titanite chunk, means taking in like as many things into consideration as you can if you're going to be making a decision on something. Now, whether like the severity of that decision, like there's a bunch of ranges for that, but basically, like with politics, because it's a very big problem. In fact, I've done the whole playlist on Minecraft. The two taboos were based on religion and politics because both are control structures with the intention, good intentions, of helping everybody live as good a life as they can. How everybody can get their, you know, and it's the base. It's at the base of Christianity. It seems to be the base of Islam from my brief outsider understanding. But I did, you know, live with Saudis, seeing them, interacting with them. I was waiting for the weird to come out. It never did. I mean, like, they were just people like me that spoke a different language, grew up in a different part of the world, but at the same time, we laughed at the same things, we got upset at the same things, we, like, were worried about the same things, everything, down to the last, like, I mean, dating in college, like, you know, partying, like, oh, oops, oh, I used it. See, I wasn't paying attention. That's okay. I used it right in front of them. So sorry. Bleedstone. We don't have to do all of these. Actually, let's leave. No, 2.
You, not like that. No, you, not at all.
Uh-oh. So you can't do them to. Oh, sorry, you might hear that in the background. That's one of the alarms. It'll stop.
Yeah, yeah. So nice, so smooth. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, just keep.
Give it smooth.
So, but anyways, oops. And not that I even have to like justify it or anything. It's just like it should just be what everybody wants to do. Everybody wants to be a nice, kind, caring person, and it's up to all of us to, you know, politely and gently coach each other without being too overbearing. I don't know. It's all, and I feel like that's already happening. Wait, what is it? Oh, those are the souls of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. Nice. Anyways, actually, I'm good with this. This is just gonna be ridiculous. Like I mean, how many do we have? 16. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just keep doing it. So, anyways, back to like politics and religion. It's all the same. Like it's all just like trying to control. And there's this kind of like natural humanistic. Ooh, Chandler's Trident. What is that? Wait. That looks pretty good. Black Knight Halberd. Wait. Chandler's Trident. There it is. Oh! A trident wielded by an old sorcerer. The tip is sharpened so smoothly that it suggests a degree of madness. Use strong attack to perform a power channeling dance. the madness of which boosts the morale of nearby allies. Effect, attack boost, two-handed strong attack. What? Oops. I mean, I've got to try this out. This is ridiculous. How much does it need?
You, give it move.
15 dexterity.
Give us Silky.
Wait, what? Wait, didn't it? Use strong attack. Wait. Oh. Use strong attack. Yeah. Oh. All right, yeah, I'm giving all the stones to these birds. You birds are awesome.
You, give us move. Yes, you, give us Silky. Yeah.
Magic stone.
You, give us move. Yes, you, give us. Yeah.
I'll try this quickly though. Demon's Great Hammer? What? That looks like it. Malformed shell. Demon's Great Hammer. Ooh. Great hammer made of unknown materials. Perhaps it is stone or even wood. The origins of its name are unclear. Its tremendous weight suggests that it was never intended for humans. Perhaps it was an offering to the demons that appeared in legend. Yeah, okay. Wait, now I want to see it. Oh, look at that. Whoa. What is that requirement? 50? Yeah. Whoa. I've got some pretty crazy stuff in here. 60? Now I want to do like a strength build. Alright. Oh, that's anticlimactic. Oh, that's what those, yeah, Aldia's keep. Okay. Alright, anyways.
You, give us move. Yes, you, give us Silky. Yeah.
So I guess as far as the philosophizing, everybody's trying to do what they need to do, or what they think they should do. That's it. Now, what that is depends on, you know, certain factors like, was your family born well off? Was this, or what area of the world are you in? Or I don't know, so many different factors. But really, at the base of it all, religion and politics are all saying about the same thing. Like, we want good things. We don't want corruption. We want, and that's why I'm kind of arguing with one of my family members, is because what the current president is doing is supposedly just that. Now, granted, there might be some corruption and like the tax breaks for the super wealthy, and that still does bother me a lot. Like the wealthy getting even wealthier at the while everyone else is not, and like living paycheck to paycheck is a reality for so many. Sorry, now I feel like I'm just like spewing talking points, but thinking back to my own experience, yeah, it was very hard to live comfortably. But at the same time, it was doable. So, I mean, my thing is just reducing the friction to make it easy enough for everybody, but at the same time, figure out a way to make it to where they still appreciate what they have. Because that's the other thing. Is that you can't just hand everything to everybody. That's why they say don't feed the wildlife, because, you know, it makes them dependent on food that might not be there, so then that could be fatal. Like they could starve. Like they get used to it. They don't prepare how they need to. They'll eat and whatnot. Like, yeah. Then comes the question of like, how much wildlife land do we still leave for wildlife? Like, I mean, at what point, like, if we're trying to respect life, we're just constantly encroaching, and that's like Disney's story all the time. Like, what was that, Fern Gully, and like how like the developers were, or the home developers or whatever they were clearing the land for. That's like what was going on in that story. It was like, they were destroying nature. Like, how could they? How, they were the enemy. And then it's like, all right, but now when you wake up, oh, I want a nice place to live. Huh. So these are like the weaker ones. That makes sense. I mean, wait, what? Oh, it said Leva. Okay. Might as well go ahead. I've come this far. So, but anyways, I don't know. It's a lot to deal with all at once, and nobody really has the time to do so. So, that, like, I mean, oh, whoops. Wait.
You, not like that. No, you, not at all.
I just love that. Hopefully they don't remember that I just did that. They're like, how rude.
You, give us food. Yes, you.
Poison stone. I feel like that was like a large one. Oh, another poison stone.
Give us food. Yes, you. Give us silky.
Okay. Oh, and a lot of that goes back to like people will interact based on other factors, like are they getting enough sleep? Are they getting enough to eat? Are they taking care of themselves? Are they like, and then within that there's the complication of are they being nagged or is it being well received? And like, it's like, because that's parenting in a nutshell, like a careful and delicate balance of strict yet yielding to where it doesn't become overbearing, traumatic, aggressive, abusive, like, or, and really that's like anytime you're losing your cool. It's not like flat out like, oh my gosh, you're an abusive parent, you're terrible and all that. But at the same time, if you find yourself yelling and stomping and breaking things and all that, then yeah, that's dangerous and like, and that could be traumatizing. So that's just human nature. I mean, people, when pushed to their limits, they may or may not exhibit behaviors like that. So I don't know. And being able to pick up on cues, maybe have your own space, like it's not feasible for everybody. Having roommates is interesting. Like, let's see. I don't think the pursuer will come back, but I'm pretty sure I beat this one. Oh. And this is almost like, even though like at first it's like it's so dark you can't see the top, it's just what is this? And now with that makes it seem like, oh, you're just in a cave somewhere. Like, oh, okay. But you could be in like the center of the earth, or you could be in like outer space, or like when you can't see the ceiling or the roof or whatever's above you. So. I don't know. I also constantly like get this nagging like suspicion, like Roy, like in Rick and Morty when Rick is playing Roy. It's basically just the idea that like this is all a simulation, a video game, and you wanted it on hard difficulty or easy difficulty, whatever. And then you come back to Earth, and then like you die, you go back, and then I'm just ranking all of these. Touch the pool of blood. Oh, what? Huh. That's pretty dark. Okay. But not here. Alright. So, I don't know. And on President's Day, I reflect that I also feel like Futurama, how they have like the new robot and Bender has to go through the upgrade training, or the upgrade was they got into his mind and they made this fabricated scenario of where the robot saved him from certain death and his coworkers and all this, and he's like, yeah, XT33 or whatever is the greatest, and then he's in line like after he was just talking with a bunch of people like oh man, I hate that bot, I hate that robot and everything, and then it's like, oh, I love that robot. So, and then they're looking at it like, oh my gosh, like, you know, that's scary. Like, his mind was just changed like that. Just in case. So, and either way, like, I mean, I feel like the safest way to live life is just to pretend, or just to act as if there is someone always watching. Because even if not, oh well. Like, that way you're not caught off guard and like, ooh, you know, and then like somebody's like, what are you doing? And, like, all it takes is a couple of times for that to happen. You know, kids being kids. Oh, geez, I got poison. Ooh. Counteract the poison, Life Gem. Maybe. I don't know. Is it? Let's eat another one. Just because that first one's probably wearing off by now. There we go. Okay. So, I don't know. And I was raised Christian, Methodist specifically. Like, we were a little more relaxed on, like, some of the rules, some of the things. I mean, some things were more important than others, and that's what we talked about. Like, or that's what the preacher would talk about. So, whom, I might add, I thought was a lesbian. She kept her hair cut short, and it was a she, first of all. So she, and I also thought she was a lesbian, and just, I don't know, I just didn't care. And funny enough, for living in a small mountain town, we had a lesbian for, I'm sorry, I don't even know if that's polite to say. We had a woman that her sexual orientation was, see, I don't know. I mean, I don't mean offense by it, but that could be accidentally, especially if it's like written up in text or a transcript. That could be seen without the verbal communication as pretty messed up. And understandably so, and that's not, I don't think that's really anybody's intention. Like, unless there's some anger, and even that, like, often that's from accidental communication, like misinterpretation. Not that the communication itself was an accident, but the method, the way it was communicated, just failed to really communicate effectively and correctly, really. Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. Execution. Okay. So. And it all goes back to, like, I keep remembering, was it? Well, I don't remember it was like JTC 413 Communication Technology or something. And I thought, what a dumb class. Like, I'm off learning computer algorithms and coding and all this fancy technical stuff. Why do I need to learn about communication technology from a journalism class? Well, I was very wrong, I'm happy to say. And I should not have judged it as such. Like, it was a very interesting class. I mean, it was still, I would say, easier than my other classes because the thinking was more interpretive and you would write essays and kind of like your thoughts on things, which is, you know, generally easier for me than, you know, a lot of computer programming stuff. And I think that's that's true for a lot of people. Again, because we're all people. It's not like I'm some creature from Mars or some, like, you know, special or significant or anything. I'm a people. You're a people. So that's why I know you're enjoying all of this. Maybe not this. This is a little, like, slow pace. We're not really at much danger. Much, I should say. Oh gosh, the poison. I forgot about that, though. You rancid creature. Now see, these are creatures. These don't exist. This is a fake game. Oh god. How did I get stuck in there? That down. Down, creature. And see, that's even kind of messed up. They're retreating. They're leaving me alone. I ran up on them. They were eating a nice snack. Oh. I don't think that was there before. I think they dropped it. But anyways. Forgot what I was saying with all that. Oh, just always act like somebody is watching, because one day you might be right. And then it's like, oh, now you got to explain that. That's a nice hat. All right. Okay, go that way. These are the falconers. Oh wait, I'm curious what was past. Yeah, see, we're just dunking on everything. Those items. Respect, and then having the patience to actually listen to somebody and figure out what they're trying to say or do, or like what the real deal is. And I think that's the other thing, is like divisiveness, pigeonholing, and then in how bad it's gotten. Like, so I think this country is going through, I keep hearing it, a great reset. Maybe that's what this is, and for better or for worse, like, you know, things are not going to go back to the same. The genie is out of the bottle, like, or either one way or the other, because even with that, either we're going to find a bunch of fraud and everything, or we're going to not, and then it's going to be like, okay, well, now we can rest assured that there isn't fraud going on. But it's because of all this secrecy. It's because of saying it's a national security risk. Like I think we're all adults now, and like all around the world, and I think it's time to just be upfront with everybody. Be like, you know, I don't know, proprietary and stuff. I know it needs to be respected for now, because that could mean people's livelihoods. But if we made it to where an average person just had to work an honest so much, you know, time a week, or contribute so much, then everybody can enjoy, like everybody has to do it. It's just what you do. Star Trek. That's the easiest way to say it. In a Star Trek era, everybody was involved, treated as adults. I mean, they still knew their place. There was a ranking system, and they had to, you know, oh, look, we didn't find something. Soul of a hero. Let's see. I missed that. Anyways, what is all this? Money bags ahead, yeah. Hurrah for message. Be wary of left. Oh my gosh. Oh, these are fun. Oh wait, no, it's that. Try. What would be funny? Try direction, orientation. Would that be orientation? Left. Try down. Yes. Save. Try down. Well, actually, that could just be. Doesn't hurt. So actually, that might be a helpful message when I was trying to troll. Ah. Imagine in real life just somebody shoots you with an arrow, like, wow, what? Although it'd be probably a little more alarming than that, but still. Ghosts. Oh, they pick up the item and run? Yes. Wait, how are we doing on? Okay, it is right around 30. I got that internal clock going. Like, I feel like it should be about an episode now. We've kind of wandered around a lot. We're already like pretty good way. We'll just keep wandering through everything and musing, just thinking about it, because it's worth pondering. I mean, really, food, sleep, mental health, physical health, it's all important. Oh god. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. No. Alright, yep, there's the alarm. Alright, so, And I don't know. That's the gist of it. People are people. We're all. I think Neil deGrasse Tyson was saying something like the exact percentage of how similar we are, like. And at the base of it, we're so. But then we're also alike to bananas and monkeys, and like, so that's kind of, or like we share so much DNA with a banana, but. But as far as like the difference between people, it's on such a small scale that it's negligible that, you know, you can almost predict what's going to feel good for me is going to feel good for you, and vice versa. What's going to be annoying or unpleasant or aggravating to you is probably going to do the same to me. So, golden rule: treat other people as you'd like to be treated. And then I say the golden trio: treat others as you want to be treated. Um, expect nothing in return. Or wait, how did the trio go? Shoot, I forgot. And I'm sure I'm not. Oh, and look, my sword's almost destroyed. But no, it's treat others as you'd like to be treated is the golden rule. Do unto others as you'd have done unto you. Expect nothing in return, and trust them to want the same. I think do unto others, trust and expect nothing in return. Because that's the other thing. Like you might think that you know the appropriate response because you have like a little more of your experience there, but they don't. They missed parts of your experience in that moment. And so then they're like, "Whoa, what are you talking about? Why I don't get it." And so then, communication technology, just our body's communication, like the biological tech. We wouldn't even call it tech, just like the subtle nuances of communication. Trying to decide what those. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Ta ta. Ugh.